did something fun but very painful.
What did we do?
Yesterday we went snowboarding for my second time ever, and Gabby's, well, you've gone skiing a lot, but her second time snowboarding too. But
Third time.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Last time was how many years ago, do you think?
My last time was 3 years ago, and your last time, what was, like 12 years ago or
Yeah,
something?
12 years ago. So,
and then the time before my last time was like 10 years ago or something.
oh gosh.
So yeah.
We are in pain.
Ooh,
But
it hurt.
let's set the scene for what's going on. My brother, and if you can tell, we're tired right now. Like,
yes.
We're normally chipper, but we're giving you the real deal. That's what you get with these podcasts.
We saw some friends today at church, and I said, someone was meeting Adam for the first time, and I said, just so you know, Adam's he has a lot more energy usually, but today he's broken. Today he's broken, Adam. And the other person was like, yeah, I've never seen the two of you this subdued.
We're very energetic people, but it honestly reminds me of like coming back like a dog at the end of a really, really long day, just like down for the count, like, or a little kid, like, you know. Yeah,
my vision of it was like a lot of the dystopian books I read, like people, you know, they're in war, so then like someone might get tortured and beaten and stuff, and then they escape. And my thought was, oh, is this what it feels like if we had been like beaten?
Yep.
Like beaten up and then survived it. That's what I feel like.
I think that's so true.
I know it sounds dramatic, guys, but that's real. It's real.
Yeah, that's the real deal. But we went to place Blue Mountain Resort in Pennsylvania. Yep. Mm-hmm. It was, we were going with my brother-in-law, Topher, and my sister, Danielle. Mm-hmm. They invited us out. They were really kind, of got our passes too. It was so fun. But we went, and we actually did, I think, really flipping good for the first time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We killed it. We killed it. It was amazing.
Yeah, Gabby, for the record, is a natural out there. I mean, she is a phenomenal athlete, but she just was so smooth and good, and you know, and she looked very cute in her outfit too.
I was so plump.
She looked very cute. It was heartbreaking.
Stopping.
Oh yeah, we're stopping.
We're
on
in Philly traffic, by the way.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, but no, yeah, we started on the bunny slope. We were really excited, I think, for the start of the day. We were really excited that we didn't have to start with a chairlift, because they have this great, basically like, what is it? What is that called? It's
almost like, imagine like what you would use, the belt that you would have at the supermarket.
Yep.
But that same exact thing that takes you up a small hill.
Everybody stands on it. So that was great. And Danielle and Topher are great teachers, so they were very like willing to take some time with us and tell us a bunch of tips and kind of run it through with us and everything. And then, you know, Adam's fearless, so that's perfect. I'm not fearless, but I do listen to instruction.
Gabby was so good.
And so then we were going for it, and we were doing really well. And we actually made it off the bunny slope after like an hour.
Yeah, very much.
Maybe an hour and a half.
Hour and a half, yeah. We went down a little bit, and like, so Gabby is so attentive to details and really focuses hard, and so like, she said she's not fearless.
Yeah.
I see, but she's not fearless, but she works really hard and builds up her comfort level really well, which is really good. But yeah, no, the bunnies.
And Adam goes for it.
Yeah. I'm on the opposite side of like.
He takes the instruction and then he just goes, and he's just awesome.
But Gabby,
he was down the hill much faster than me every time.
Usually Gabby, though, would go down with far more skill and finesse, mastering techniques. Me going down the hill was like going 5 feet in a blaze of glory and then crashing. So going down quicker didn't necessarily equal the skill basis. It was mostly just stupidity. But the bunny slope we actually ran into some issues with because it was so shallow.
Yes.
There was so little of a hill that it was actually really hard to practice because like, okay, you're trying to practice like stopping and all that.
Yep.
But it was like the hill was so small that the last bit was all flat. So you'd go and it's like, oh, you need momentum to do this, but we're not getting momentum. So we'd have to do this funny little shuffle at the bottom.
Oh, and then one of my first times once I got to the bottom, I didn't know like how you take off one foot on the snowboard and then you kind of scoot yourself around, but I took the wrong foot off because I thought you kept on your dominant foot, but you actually keep on your lead foot. So I'm a righty, so my lead foot is actually my left foot. So then I push off with my right once out. I didn't know that. So the first time, thankfully Topher was there and I'm yelling to him, Topher, this doesn't feel right. What do I do? And I'm trying to get on the lift that we just described, I'm basically on this conveyor belt. I've got the wrong foot in and I'm like trying to take it out because now I'm like falling, but I'm on the conveyor belt. I'm trying to hold the railing that's next to it at the same time. Oh my gosh, I almost lost it.
You were so cute.
And there was a little boy in front of me and I was like, hey dude, what foot do you keep in? Are you a righty or a lefty? And the kid was like, righty. And I was like, all right, like that makes sense, but help me. And it was great.
Aww.
So that was a good lesson right there.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
But then we hit down a green slope, like a bigger one. So this is like the slow ski lane. Let's not overhype ourselves either. We were in the calm, like
there are signs that literally say go slow.
Yeah, that made
this is for beginners.
That was reassuring. I really like those signs.
Yeah, it was actually. And it had a lot of curves, which in some ways is nice because then I honestly would take a break. If not every curve, every other curve, I would need a break. Like a physical break because my muscles were screaming.
Oh, you were so good. No, that was only later. You were strong in the beginning parts.
No, Adam, even in the beginning, that first long one, I didn't need a break. You didn't know because you and Topher were going down. Topher's videoing Adam because Topher can like go backwards.
Oh yeah, Topher's good.
Yeah, he's videoing Adam and stuff, and they're like talking while they go. And I'm focusing, going down. Danielle is so adorable, hanging out with me. I would take a break. Danielle would wait, and then we would get up and go again. So I needed breaks the whole day.
I love your breaks.
I did too. I was very happy with my breaks too. I needed them. It was kind of like you're going, and I just found that I would be okay going, and then all of a sudden my muscles were like on fire, and it was one of those things where I thought I'm gonna take a break and just sit. Because if not, it's like just in, I guess, 15 feet, my muscles are just going to give out.
Your bustles?
And my bustles. I keep saying my bustles.
Hustle your bustles.
We're broken.
Yeah, we're
a little broken.
We've been struggling a little bit today. We've been working hard.
Ooh, but you know what? We had so much fun.
Oh, it was
so much fun snowboarding.
So cool. It was
really fun.
What was your like favorite thing about it?
Honestly, my favorite thing of the whole day?
Yeah.
Lunch.
Oh, the lunch was great.
I had a buffalo chicken sandwich and we all had french fries and we just sat and talked in the lodge. Yeah. And I took my boots off. That was my favorite part of the day. I'm not gonna lie. That was so fun. And everyone was really relaxed and we were like coma. Like literally the first two fries I ate, I could have been in a coma right there.
Oh yeah, I could. I'm honest, I would have been exhausted and been good being done there.
I could have passed out. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was getting warm. Yeah. That was good. What was your favorite part of the day?
You know, I think it was probably some of the snowboarding runs right before lunch. I felt like after lunch, unfortunately the break hurt me. I felt in every way. Like it was needed, but it was like, okay, I felt like I had a really good flow of,
you did.
Okay, I was able to go, I was able to pick up some speed, but after lunch I cramped up quite a bit. Or not cramped, but I felt the tension a lot more.
Yeah, it's like your body caught up with you.
Yeah, and then at that point it was like, okay, one of the big things I've learned from like doing this and talking with others, it's like, so like workplace accidents, the times when they are most likely is your first year or your last year on work.
I didn't know that.
It's inexperience, or you're kind of just worn down and you're like more careless in your last year.
Wow, interesting.
So it's like, I'm always taking that like with some of these things of like, actually I know that like I'm tired, I'm cramping, I'm not in the best place. So I'm like, I don't feel inclined to like, I want to keep working on my skill sets here, not like master a risk moment here. I'm like, so it was okay, but it was so fun. I mean, it was, we learned about how to balance. It was a solid day.
We had fun going on a chairlift. We went on a chairlift together for the first time.
It was very cute. Gabby was very cuddly.
It was very cute. Well, I was clinging to the railing thing, and Adam.
Which makes her very cuddly.
I'm scared on chairlifts. But Adam was really great and very reassuring on it. And then we went on the chairlift with Danielle and Topher, which was super cool.
Oh yeah, the 4-1, yeah.
And that was really fun. Very fast chairlifts. When I used to go back in the day, these were not that fast. Like, things have gotten faster, I think. So that was kind of crazy. And then my hot mess moment of the day.
Oh, our hot mess. We both struggle with it. So I would call this when people would ask what was the most challenging trail you did, I would say this was just as dangerous as a black diamond to us in different ways.
Absolutely.
So there.
Oh yeah, it could have gone bad.
Yeah. So at the mountain, there's basically at the top and the bottom, there are two, like a huge,
Use the right lane to take
sorry, baby.
We're good.
Sorry.
Great.
We're good.
Great, guys.
Plymouth meeting.
Adam did so good. I didn't hear that
I think I
at
took
all.
the wrong one, actually.
Oh, it's okay. We're going to figure it out.
Oh, I'm so sorry, darling.
No worries, no worries, no worries. I didn't even hear it.
I saw something coming up. Guys, this is the real deal, like I said.
At the lights.
I will say, I think we like used up all of our like reflexes, wherever those are in your brain matter and body. We used up all our reflexes yesterday.
Yeah.
So now today our reflexes are really poor.
I'm driving.
Adam's doing amazing.
I'm driving a little poorly. Gabby is.
No, Adam's doing amazing.
Gabby
driving.
is
Then turn left onto Ford Street.
Gabby is somewhat cowering in fear, reasonably so.
No, Adam's doing great. Adam's also driven a lot
Turn left onto
recently,
Ford Street.
So it's great. Yeah. Okay. So this is a cute area.
This is adorable. You know, GoPro people, you're missing out on this. But we were going, and there's at the top of the hill, there's like this cross trail that gets you between all the different places that you need to go, and it was terrible. Gabby, you want to share for a moment?
So it's called, if you go to Blue Mountain Ski Resort, it's called the Connector Trail.
That's it.
Yeah, and we did, so the way we got across the ski resort, we wanted to we were still doing greens, as that's the like easiest level, but like longer and longer was like our way of improving throughout the day, which it is, like it improves your stamina, all that kind of stuff. It becomes more challenging in that regard. So we wanted to cross the ski resort to do that. So we all did that after lunch. We kind of had to do a little cross country, like snowboarding a little bit to like get across the trails. And we did that at the bottom of the trail, which was fine. You know, then but when we had to get back across the ski resort after doing those longer trails, the only way to do it was if you take the chairlift all the way to the top, and then you have to get across the ski resort from the top. Okay? And you take the connector trail to do it. It's the only way to do it. Or you could take some of the connector and then branch off into like another trail or something. But the problem is the connector trail is a blue. And we've only been taking the greens. So blue is significantly harder. That's the whole point of it being the next level up. So we had to take this connector trail, and it cuts across the mountains.
At the stop sign,
so
turn left.
It cuts across the mountains, so that means like trails are coming through. So you kind of have to be aware of like people that could be coming up, like from up the mountain down towards you. And then not only that, which honestly, I didn't even try to be aware of those people, because I wasn't even dealing with that. I was more worried about to our right, that trail. What would you say? It's like. That trail was like 20 feet wide, maybe 30 feet wide.
Yeah. Turn right.
All right.
So
right that's not very wide if you guys have ever done skiing or snowboarding, because if you're a beginner, I guess. Because
keep right.
Yeah, keep right.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job. So that's not very wide, because you have to, like, for me, if I fall and then I have to get back up, as snowboarding, I get back up, I kind of like flip, like stand, I jump in the air and flip, and then I start going like immediately. And while we were learning, we were getting more and more control after you start. But when I first start, I don't have any control.
No.
So that means I'm gonna slide for like maybe 7 feet at least without control probably. Now on a big hill, that doesn't matter because the trails are so wide. You get going, and then you can start to control. On this connector trail, you get going, and then if you don't get going like with control quickly, now you're going into a black diamond because you've gone off the connector trail, and it shoots into like multiple black diamonds, and that's your only chance.
Yeah, and it's
terrifying.
Well, and it's a slow hill, so like you need to build speed at a certain point.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And for us, we're not speed people yet. Like,
nope.
We're really like, okay, our big goal is braking, like kind of not dying. Like, if I honestly, almost every time I got speed throughout the day, I tried to slow down because it's like, okay, just there's a lack of like, not trying to be weird, but like there's a lack of confidence because we just started this of like, okay, how much can we handle here? Like knowing that we'd be okay.
Yeah.
So you start building up speed, and it's like you don't, but you need it to keep going.
Yeah. So. Because it's like you're going across these mountains, but it's just kind of little slopes to get across these mountains. But the problem is then immediately to my right, there's a huge like almost cliff-like hill or mountain because it goes right into these black diamonds. So you're fighting that. You don't want to go that way, and your whole board wants to go that way because that's the real decline. But you need to force it to go on this minor decline that's a forward for you. It was a mess. I actually told Adam to leave me and go ahead because we also, you know, when we would take breaks, it's like we would just sit there, plenty of space for people to go around you. On the connector, there's not plenty of space. So I said, Adam, just go ahead. He was like doing well and he was going. So he goes ahead. And then I just couldn't, like, I kept trying to get up and I couldn't get myself up. I was tired. It was towards the end of the day. I told Adam right before it, I said, Adam, I'm getting giggly. And that means I could tell, like, my body's getting all loosey-goosey and I'm getting tired.
She was very cute, giggly.
And I was like, Adam, I'm telling you right now, like, I feel it. It's coming. And he was like, all right. So anyway, now I was by myself on this connector in between black diamonds. Adam has gone ahead really for safety. And now I'm by myself, and I probably couldn't get going for like I kept getting up or shuffling my butt for like, I did it like 5 tries.
You were very cute.
So I was there for like, I don't know, like maybe 10 minutes by myself. Like, it was a long time. And then Adam was like waving at me from like 2 mountains over.
He was like, are you okay?
Are you okay? And I'm like, I'm good. But honestly, I was starting to get nervous because I was like, if I can't get out of here, like, what do I do? And Adam it was so great. I actually felt more calm when I saw Adam in the distance, like waiting for me. And he had actually taken off his board, so he was just standing there, and I saw he was going to start walking towards me to like get me, and I felt a lot calm there, and I like was like, okay, Lord, help me. And then I was able to get up and thankfully had some traction and was able to board over like the 2 mountains to get to him, and then we took off our boards and walked.
Yep, that was the best option.
And that was the end.
Yep, no, it was the only way to keep moving forward.
Yeah. So it was awesome. We did our first day in our winter sports together.
It was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
And we're grateful.
For 86
We're
miles,
grateful for it.
continue straight.
Someday we will heal from it.
Yeesh.
Yepers.
Yepers. But thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Bye now.
Bye.
Yep, the bottom one.